Ethan, Lou, The Morning Show, I-95.
Yeah, buddy. What's up, boys?
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo.
There you go.
Good. Good start. Hot start.
Woo!
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, is EJ coming in tomorrow?
Yeah, he's coming in with his girlfriend, Dev.
Okay, cool.
Going to do a couple of songs for us.
That sounds, yeah, okay, good.
Our harmonies are just awesome.
I love harmonies.
I know you do.
I love awesomeness. Looking forward to seeing him as always. Looks like Jesus.
He does.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Early Christmas present for the listeners.
My people.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah.
We'll be in tomorrow for the 7:20 and 7:30 segments.
All right. Very nice. And then we got some surprise guests coming up next week. I don't want to give too much away, but it could be a banger of a week.
The Mormon Tabernacle Choir, per se?
No, not the Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Okay.
Oh, but you know what's funny? You said that. I just realized the other day, I don't know, I've been living in Danbury for a long time and didn't realize that there's a Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Book of the Mormon Center in Danbury.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
You joining?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, I was stuck in traffic, and I looked to my right. It's next to Harambe, which is cool. And I'm
You
like,
just noticed it now.
yeah, man.
You gonna like join?
No. I just remember those commercials from back in the day, back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints Book of the Mormons.
How's the vibe over there?
I don't know what the vibe is like. It's right next to the Harambe Center, which is a crumbling, deteriorating piece of S.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Exploring religion.
Yeah.
This morning's theme, exploring religion.
Yeah.
Coming up on the show this morning in Missed Headlines, we got airport rules for everyday life. We're going to revisit a hilarious story from yesterday in Live and Local. And there's new flights coming to the state of Connecticut. New routes out of, let's see here. Where are they coming? Out of New Haven. Tweed, New Haven.
You ever been to that airport?
All coming up. Yeah, I have.
Not much of an airport, actually.
No?
No.
Lighthouse Point. It's nice.
Yeah, it's one of those, what do you call them? Boutique airports.
Anybody fancy some lasagna?
Not this early.
All right.
I'll wait till like 11.
Rather have pizza.
6:06, let's get our first traffic check. Kelly, what do you say?
Airlines. Have you ever flown a Velo?
No.
Me either.
Yes. I have.
Where'd you fly him?
South Carolina from Tweed.
South Carolina from Tweed?
Yep.
Look at fancy pants over here.
Yeah, tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy. It's a bargain airline.
They're expanding their operation in Connecticut, including 5 new nonstop routes from the state. These include 4 destinations from Tweed, New Haven, and a 3rd destination route from Hartford's Bradley International Airport. You ready?
2.
All right, the latest additions include low introductory rates starting at $39.
Cheap. You could die easy.
God.
Then they charge you for each bag you have. And I'm talking about even the carry-ons. Mm-hmm. Right.
So it's like $120 before you know it.
Right.
Yeah.
So these are the new nonstop routes from Tweed. Jacksonville, starting February 4th. I'd rather lose a toe than go to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Dallas, Fort Worth, Detroit, and Portland, Maine.
Wow.
Portland is the only place on that list I'd want to go, and I'd go in a car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Detroit was nice, actually, when I went there. It reminded me a lot about here. It really looks like Connecticut.
Really?
That's weird.
Honest to God.
Really?
That's why it's a big city, obviously.
Yeah,
And I find anything out of the Midwest, like, Chicago obviously is on its own. But any of those Midwest cities, it's like you're driving through Hartford.
So how's it compared to Torrington?
Well, Detroit's way bigger than Torrington.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. Burr Pond might swing it in
That's true.
Torrington's
Burr Pond.
favor, but yeah.
Here's the thing about Tweed Airport. I don't want to dump on Tweed.
Go ahead.
It's a cute little airport. But when we landed, the runway's not that long at Tweed.
It's tight.
It's tight. So when you land, those brakes, they go on full blast.
Yeah.
Oh, you can almost hear the screeching of the tires on the airport. And where we flew, as we're getting off the plane, the head flight attendant, keeping in mind now, I don't know why they're flight attendants because there are no snacks or anything.
Sure.
No drink service, anything like that. Apologized for the landing.
Did they?
Yeah. He goes, what are you apologizing for the landing? It wasn't that bad. Sorry about that. Because it has to come to an end before they run off the runway.
That's why it costs you $30.
Yeah. My first
That's part of the package.
My first trip to Antigua, when we landed in, this was years and years ago before you and I went. I went with my buddy, and we landed in Puerto Rico, I think. Yeah, I want to say it was Puerto Rico. Then we got on the tiniest plane. There were chickens on the plane. Chickens,
come
bro.
on.
Yeah, I swear to God, there were
What were they
chickens.
doing on the plane?
Chicken things.
They got to get at them somewhere. you
Yeah.
know?
That additional flight from Hartford that they were talking about, the international route. Check this out. From BDL, Avella will add a new seasonal route to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Let's go.
Look at you.
What about Puerto Plata? That's what I want to know.
Puerto Plata?
Puerto Plata. The Punta Cana route will operate twice weekly on Fridays and Mondays. Get me the hell out of here. I'll go. Let's go.
Yeah. For $30.
Yeah.
Yeah. For $30. First of all,
$30.
the seats in an Avalo airline planes. Now, this is the only one we flew. Not that comfortable.
No?
$30.
It's $30.
Yeah.
We should do a Russian roulette contest where we buy some of these Avelo flights, and then we spin a wheel for the listeners, and you could be going anywhere from Punta Cana to Detroit.
It's like the TSO trip we got. You're going to Minnesota.
Yeah.
You're going to Detroit.
On Christmas Day. Good
I want
luck.
to go to Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Yeah. What are you going to do down there? I don't know. Go to Piggly.
I don't know.
Whatever.
You, listener, could be going to Punta Cana. Let's spin the wheel.
Hey, we got it.
Turns out you're going to Detroit.
$30.
Suck it.
So good for a fellow.
Yeah.
Right.
Coming up on the show, speaking of airplanes and airports, we got new airport rules for everyday life. And how many Americans think that they're actually a bad driver? We'll get into that. And what's a profession that was once highly respected but now is a complete joke? We'll see if ours is on the list.
Okay.
Hit us on Instagram. Follow the I-95 Morning Show at I-95 Rock.
I-95, Ethan Lou, Large Dave here.
Yeah, Family and Children's Aid, buddy, is a leading behavioral health center offering high-quality, innovative mental health care for all ages. They have locations in Danbury, Waterbury, and New Milford, and they're dedicated to improving lives through compassionate and personalized care. FCA helps individuals overcome a broad range of emotional and behavioral challenges.
So here's what you do. You take the first step by calling 888-YOU-BELONG to schedule that appointment, or you can visit FCAweb.org to learn more on how FCA can help make a difference in your life today. Again, that's 1-888-YOU-BELONG to schedule that appointment, or FCAweb.org for more information and to see what sets FCA apart from conventional therapeutic providers. Now, Christmas toy drive. They're a part of it. And I-95 Family and Children's and Danbury Volunteer Fire Department all get together to make the holidays a bit more magical for the kids of Greater Danbury. To help out, we're asking you, if you can, to donate an unwrapped toy and drop it off at 5 Below. That's the one near Danbury Fair Mall.
Yep.
Every Friday through December. And they just added a new location where you can drop off your toy at the Danbury Walmart.
You better believe it, friend.
All right. Uh-oh.
Breaking news. According to the city of Danbury, the Boyle water advisory for city water customers has officially been lifted.
Yes.
Yeah. After thorough testing, the water quality has been confirmed to be safe for drinking, cooking, and all other everyday uses. Look at that.
My salad bar wasn't open yesterday at the ShopRite in Danbury.
What?
Salad bar wasn't there.
What do you
because
mean salad bar?
They have a salad bar, a lengthy salad bar, which is awesome. That wasn't open. The deli department wasn't open because of the water. No water.
You go to the ShopRite for the salad bar?
Sometimes I'll go there and do, some more of my shopping. I bought a big honking thing of carrots yesterday.
But of carrots.
Yeah.
Your life is so boring. I want to kill myself.
You wish you had my life.
I'm just taking it in right now. Like, this is gripping conversation so
betcha,
far we're
man.
having today, isn't
You know
it?
what else I bought?
Salad bar?
I love salad.
Sounds cool.
So what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It's
Why are you
great.
mocking me? Because I like salad.
We're talking about a water. The
Big
water.
salad.
Yeah, I was telling you that
Water,
the
salad.
ShopRite, it wasn't there because of the lack of water.
Oh, topical.
Did they send everybody home?
Huh? No, everybody was there,
Standing?
standing around
Yeah.
because they couldn't sell anything over that.
Send them home.
Yep.
I don't get it. What's that about? I'd be pissed. I'd be like, why can't we go home?
Yeah.
We're not doing anything.
I tell you, would it be better if I told you I stole some things from ShopRite?
Yep.
Okay.
It'd be more entertaining.
Oh, yeah. And then,
Good story.
And then the police would come after me. They'd handcuff me. Now, there's something to talk about.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now we got a
Hell with
story.
that boring stuff.
Yeah.
You're going to start getting bags of salad thrown at you today.
No, it wasn't bags of salad. It's a salad bar.
I know
Right.
that I'm saying. People are going to feel bad for you. Like, you couldn't get a salad. Oh.
Where's the Danbury one? Where's the Danbury shop?
Paid near him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right near McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. We got that
But
covered.
isn't that what Roberta was saying yesterday? Was the water's been fine all along, you idiots. Go ahead, drink it.
Yeah, I put it in my article. I've been washing my face. I've been showering. I've been drinking the water. To hell with it.
It's good in the first place.
What's the water like in Africa? You
Right.
know? Where us a bunch
You
of
don't wanna know.
spoiled bitches here.
Right.
Well, you guys were there, right?
In Africa?
Yeah, well, you went.
I was in Africa, yeah.
Yeah, in the water. Was it poopy water?
I don't know. It was 100 years ago.
Well,
You don't remember drinking or not drinking water?
No, I
you're the only one out of us who can talk with experience on this.
That's something I would remember. My first trip to Antigua, I drank the water. I got the Montezuma's Revenge. I don't even know if that's a thing in Antigua, but I certainly felt like revenge in my pants. You know, the way home on the flight. If you ever get sick on a flight, there's nothing worse.
Oh yeah.
Vomiting, pooping. I was begging this woman for extra Sprites. I'm like, let's go. Run some fluids at me. I'm dying over here.
You got someone next to you cutting their toenails.
Yeah. Eric Senich.
Yep.
Jim Clark cutting
Yep.
their toenails.
Oh.
Coming up, speaking of airplanes and airports, we got airport rules for everyday life in Missed Headlines. And what percentage of Americans actually believe they're a bad driver? I don't think this is going to surprise anybody. And what profession was once highly respected but now considered a joke? We'll get into all of it in Missed Headlines.
Traffic check. Kelly Quinn, come on. So there's this new trend out there. They're called airport rules. And it's a way of saying that you're treating yourself. Anything goes. So if someone feels overwhelmed or exhausted with regular life, they announce airport rules are in effect.
Okay.
And that clears the way for eating pizza for breakfast, having a drink in the middle of the day, caffeine, energy drinks at any time, and comfortable clothes like pajamas.
Oh,
are
I
fair
see.
game.
I see. When you're at the airport, you eat
Yeah.
whatever you want. You drink in the middle of the day. You wear crappy clothes.
Yeah, it's all there for you.
Gotcha.
Or just be an adult and do what you want to do.
Yeah, that's
and don't
true.
care
Right.
what anyone else thinks.
That's true.
This trend apparently started around Election Day. It's from the New York Post, by the way, so consider the source.
very good.
Yeah, we're going to be off for quite a bit, towards the end of the year. How many days before you're living airport rules?
Oh, I already am.
Right? Yeah, you were born
My
airport
whole life.
rules.
Yeah, I don't care. I wear comfortable clothes all the time.
What about you?
Me, I've decided to tighten it up a little bit.
Tighten it up.
Yeah.
Over the holiday?
No, I'm talking about trying to get in shape and feel better because I could feel myself gradually on a day-to-day basis getting old.
Slipping into the abyss?
I am old, but I mean, like getting old, body parts hurting, no energy.
Yeah, but you're going to give yourself a break over the break, right?
No.
No, he's
No.
raging against the dying of the light.
There you go. Well, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do.
I'm going
That's
to be
exactly-
drinking red wine and swinging a machete by day 4.
That works for you. That's fine. That's fine. Certainly not boring.
Yeah, certainly not boring.
Story 2.
So there's a new poll. People were asked about the average driving ability of people in their state.
Okay.
Believe it or not, 9% of people said that, on average, their state has excellent drivers. Excellent.
Okay.
12% say the average driver is poor, and another 5% rate the average driver is terrible. But did people grade themselves? 3% of people admitted they're a subpar driver.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Have you been out on the roads? Have these people,
Yeah.
do they see what's going on?
No one cares. No one cares.
Dude, the most frustrating thing in the world is when somebody cuts you off or does something dopey, then gives you the finger.
Right.
Rage. Instant rage.
Yeah, you want to.
I'm punching the windshield in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't I want weapons on the car, like the Batmobile, so I could deploy them. But then I'm afraid of what I would do,
I'm going to eat your child.
Yeah, 8 times a day. I'd be blowing up the car in front of me or next to me or to the sideways. of
When
me.
Mindy's driving and somebody creeps up, if she's on the highway, creeps up, and they're right behind her, tailgating.
Yeah.
She just slows it down again
There you go. Brake check.
to piss them off even more.
I'll tell you, the only person on the road that hasn't frustrated and annoyed me recently was the lady that I locked eyes with. We were both picking our noses at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
It
lady.
was a Christmas miracle.
Had a
Right.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Wonderful moment.
Good for you.
I think I fell in love.
Did you get together later?
Yeah, we just sat in the woods, picking our nose and staring into each other's eyes.
That's a new concept.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
That's love. That's intimacy.
Story 3.
Well, fellas, there was a time when the hottest job in the world was a manager at Circuit City. No, I didn't write this. People online are talking about professions that were once highly respected, but they are now considered a complete joke. Some of the notable ones: working retail.
Okay.
Really?
You ever make fun of people working retail?
No, not necessarily.
Me either. Yeah, I like retail workers, so I don't consider that a joke. Bank teller. Someone said it used to be a foot in the door to the finance industry. Now it's basically a 20-something credit card salesperson.
Okay.
All right.
I don't see it that way either.
I don't see that either.
You know what? Because I think that's us. That's our mentality.
Yeah.
You know, like an honest day's work is an honest day's work. That's how I've always felt.
Because we're the old taxi driver.
That's awesome.
I think that's a decent,
Yeah.
That's a
I want to be a taxi driver.
Astrologer, I could somewhat see.
Astrologer.
Yeah.
How do you become an astrologer? At this time?
Royals used to consult with astrologers to see what was written in the stars for them.
Oh, that's like the signs, like
Right.
Aquarius and Aries and all
Yeah,
that stuff. Oh, yeah. That's poopy.
teacher.
Teacher's always been a respected position, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it even more so now, where it's a terrible job, where the kids are awful, the parents are worse, like the classes are overcrowded. We got to love our teachers.
Wedding photographers. Don't know why that's a joke now, but
Wedding DJs are a joke now.
Oh.
Now that Ethan left the business, and there's guys with doing backflips and light shows and taking ecstasy, taking their shirts off, making the show all about them.
Don't know when to drop the cool in the gang.
Well, there's some of these DJs, they're involved and they're very vocal. And if that's what the couple is looking for and they want to hire someone like that, more power to you. But I just don't want a DJ running around on the dance floor, going, come on, let's pick it up a little bit. Are we having fun? Yeah.
Yeah, nobody needs a hype man. The music should be forefront.
The music does the talking.
If you're any good at it, you don't need to be screaming into the microphone, taking your shirt off.
I know one DJ who went out and sang to "Don't Stop Believing" to a karaoke track.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I just, I don't need
unnecessary.
it. Right, not necessary.
Completely unnecessary. The couple of weddings that I did with your equipment,
Right.
I was so nervous. It worked out, but I don't know why I was so nervous.
Because your instinct is to tell everybody to raise your hands in the air and wave them around like you just don't care.
Just don't care. I was trying to keep that down.
Yeah.
I know that's like you're
gotta
fighting
push
that
it.
for the whole thing. So you're like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
There were times when I would go out on the dance floor and do the electric slide with the party goers.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you feel bad about yourself later?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's one that hits on the list. This is, again, going back to a profession that was once highly respected, but is now a joke. Journalists. Here we go. Somewhere along the way, it stopped being about delivering the news in a timely manner and started being about clicks and being the first to report something.
But that's not the journalist's fault.
Right.
Like these people are just, what you need to understand is these people are just trying to do their jobs just like you.
Yeah.
They need to perform so they can continue to have a job and feed their children and go home. That's everybody.
So real estate agents, travel agents, chiropractors, mail carriers, and someone said truck driving, because truckers used to be called the knights of the road. Now they're a bunch of clowns.
No.
Who
not
says
true.
that?
Yeah.
Well, whoever wrote this article.
Yeah.
They drive commerce. I mean, you need truck drivers.
An honest day's work is an honest day's work.
Right.
We should be pointing the finger at the scumbag losers who just keep ripping people off.
That's not us, is it?
People, scamming old people.
Right.
Sitting in their basements all day doing cyber crimes. Those are the scumbag losers.
Correct.
JOs.
I actually agree with you on this one.
Right. Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Harsh, guys.
Anger. Rage.
Jeez.
Think we need a lot of time off all
Yeah, it seems, So you guys are angry.
Well, the Christmas Spectacular will roll on. We're going to be mixing in some of our old Christmas bits so that we can offset the rage that's apparently living as an organism in this room.
Brought to you by...
Yeah, if you're thinking of adding some stone to your home or updating your kitchen cabinets, you got to call Papa Gino or Gino or Gyno, as Big Booty Judy put it
I think
yesterday.
it's Gino.
Gyno?
Gino?
Gino, yeah.
Gino.
Or you can call him his name.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
The most generous man on the face of the earth.
He's a premier granite supplier right here in Danbury. Handcrafted countertops, kitchen cabinets, ceramic tile, and a whole lot more. And his helper, Elf Lolly. He serviced residential and commercial clients alike. They got 2 showrooms, one at 128 Federal Road in Danbury, right across the street from Stu Leonard's, the other at 87 Mill Plain Road, where they got over 1,000 slabs of quartz and granite in stock. And coming soon, Burr Pond location.
Coming up north, GNR Fabrication. It's been rumored for months, but goddamn it, it's happening.
Torrington, huh?
That's right. Coming up north.
GNR Fabrication online, gnrfabrication.com, 203-313-0764, gnrfabrication.com. Your poll question this morning as the 2-week Christmas Spectacular kicks off is, can adults even enjoy the holiday, or is it all just work? And we got missed headlines coming up in a few minutes. But now a lot of travel talk, a lot of airplane talk this morning. A Delta pilot has gone viral for explaining the reason you can't use your phone on a plane. A lot of people think that that's like a conspiracy theory or something. You ever wonder why you can't do that?
Yeah, I've wondered.
All right, let's listen.
The airplane mode button on your phone is not a conspiracy. So if you forget to put your phone on airplane mode, no, it's not the end of the world. The plane will not fall out of the sky, and it won't even mess with the systems on board. However, it does have the potential to mess with the headsets. If you have an aircraft with 70, 80, 150 people on board, and even 3 or 4 people's phones start to try to make a connection to a radio tower for an incoming phone call, it sends out radio waves. There's the potential that those radio waves can interfere with the radio waves of the headset that the pilots are using. It's definitely pretty annoying when you're trying to copy down instructions. So if you're ever curious why you got to put on airplane mode, that's why.
Huh.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have artificial intelligence. We have robots. You look up in the night sky now, and Elon Musk's Starlink satellite looks like something from Star Wars unfolding in the night sky, and we all just blow it off like, oh, yeah, that's life in 2024. And they can't make a communication system for the pilots that don't get disrupted by the thing that we all use?
Ponderous, man. It's ponderous.
That's right. Is Don on the phone?
Maybe they can.
Maybe they can?
Maybe it's as simple as they can.
It's a big phone.
Or they haven't researched.
It's big phone.
Big phone.
Yeah.
Big pilot.
Big pilot.
Yeah, they need that moment of silence with no one stupidly texting beside them or something like that. It's a big pilot.
That's correct. There you go. We should ask our buddy Dan Hopkins, the
resident pilot that we know.
the pilot.
How about Brunges?
He's
Get Brunges on the phone.
Yeah, but Dan's a commercial pilot,
That's
right?
true, yeah.
Yeah. I sent Dave a video the other day of this commercial pilot just saying the most hideous and offensive things flying out of Chicago. I said, this got to be Dan.
Gotta be Dan Hopkins. The most hideous, offensive man that we know.
Wow. All right. Very nice.
Story 2.
Speaking of flights and airlines, a guy on a delayed flight stuck in Atlanta pulled out his saxophone to keep people entertained. Here he is leading a plain rendition of Jingle Bells.
Pretty good.
So festive.
I don't have the energy to do my normal speech about this. Just stop performing in public.
You know how loud the saxophones are? When Bradley practices his saxophone,
Yeah?
we make him go downstairs into Matt's office.
You should drop him off at the bus station. Let him do it there.
Yeah.
Banish him. Yeah, just banish him. Go wander New Milford, kid.
That's right. You could probably hear two houses down
Yeah.
with him practicing the saxophone.
So what's louder, though? Saxophone or bagpipe?
Oh, bagpipes.
Bagpipe. Blow your whole earpiece out.
Oh, my God.
The bagpipe has.
Yay.
You
Make
will
me
lose
cry,
your
though.
eardrum.
Story 3.
All right, hold on. Today, that printer doesn't work today, so I just want to let everybody know why I'm scrambling to get to the news here. Oh, a 26-year-old suspect, we all know by now, was arrested in the fatal shooting of the United Healthcare CEO last week. Luigi Mangione was apparently caught thanks to a tip from a McDonald's employee in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Here's Deputy Chief Swope and Pennsylvania Governor Shapiro talking about the suspect.
It was discovered that he had a United States passport that identified him as Luigi Mangione. A firearm was located and a suppressor was also located.
I have no tolerance, nor should anyone, for one man using an illegal ghost gun to murder someone because he thinks his opinion matters most. In some dark corners, this killer is being hailed as a hero. He is no hero.
It's never like the movies where the guy gets apprehended at, the airport or trying to board a chopper or something. It's McDonald's. How embarrassing is that?
Do better.
Seriously.
In Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Even more embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, coming up on the show, the Christmas Spectacular rolls on. And after 8 o'clock, we're going to have a fun discussion. These are the songs, the Christmas songs that line up with your zodiac sign. We've got them all racked up for you, so we'll do that in just a few.
I could have written another verse there.
Don't stand so close to me.
Sling or Sting or whatever your name is. Look it, Ethan here for Danbury Kia. If you're looking for a sharp-looking, dependable automobile, whether it be new or whether it be pre-owned, Danbury Kia is the way to go. Didn't your buddy Dave buy one?
Yeah, he did buy one.
Doesn't he love it?
Yeah, he bought an automobile.
An automobile.
Yeah, he loves it.
A Kia.
Special savings right now, plus a lifetime battery guarantee on the all-new Kia e-cars.
And it's weird,
EV.
since Dave went there and bought the car,
Right.
Fernando is missing.
Oh, you think Dave had something to do with his disappearance?
Yeah, the time
MIA,
syncs
huh?
up, yeah.
There was something in the air that night.
The stars were bright.
Yeah.
Fernando.
Maybe I should continue the advertisement I'm trying to deliver.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to.
Do whatever you want.
You can check Danbury Kia's selection of SUVs under $30,000. In fact, I found a page on DanburyKia.com featuring pre-owned vehicles and immediately found 3 Kia Fortes under 20 grand.
And a Fernando missing poster.
Did you buy them all?
Yeah, I have them all. They're on my driveway now.
Good for you, man.
They also have a feature, a page, pre-owned vehicles for under $10,000. Yes, they're a little more mileage, but still, they're Kias. They're going to last forever.
It's called savings.
Yeah.
So come on, what are you waiting for? Just click on DanburyKia.com or buy an affordable car, and a dependable car, and a great car to drive. 100A Federal Road.
All right. So every once in a while, when you're flipping through the local news, you'll find some actually helpful information about mental health. Now, I don't know this lady, but I found this in the Hamlet Hub today. Let me set the stage with some music. There we go. It's about Christmas and Christmas mindset. And I guess the Hamlet Hub has this lady named, she does Megan's Mindset Mondays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and her background, I guess, is she's a master Reiki practitioner, so she can rake the hell out of your leaves.
I don't think raking has anything to do with it.
She's a founder of a Reiki place where they rake all the leaves.
They rake her emotions away.
They rake them away. And she says this is keeping your mindset good on the holidays. She says when going to a party and bumping into triggering environments or people, here's some strategies to protect your energy.
Okay.
Number 1, have an exit plan if things get uncomfortable. Know what to say or how to exit with grace if you're feeling pulled down or triggered.
Don't you just leave?
I just leave.
Just walk out.
I just say I got to go take a poop.
That's Dave's go-to.
Works every time.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
No, can't. Got to go poop.
But now that I know your trick, I'm going to argue with you next time. I'm going to be like, nope, you just want to get out of here.
That's right.
S your pants. Prove it.
I will, too.
Number 2, choose a seat with a wall behind you. Protecting your back is one way to shield the amount of negative energy you're exposed to.
You love negative energy.
It's my favorite kind of energy.
I know.
Yeah. But if you sit against the wall,
Yeah.
wouldn't the negative energy bounce off from behind your head and then smash the back of your head as well?
Good point.
Backdoor you into bad mood.
Yeah. Bank shot.
Okay, what else does this Reiki expert say?
She says, imagine an energetic bubble around you.
Yeah.
Imagine anything triggering stops and falls away.
It's not going to happen.
No.
Never going to imagine.
No, never going to
Ever.
I'm just going to get hammered when I get triggered.
I know. There's your go-to move.
Inside the bubble.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pretend to have a bubble around me while I'm rocked. You know,
Fill the bubble with Bushmills.
Bushmills
Yeah.
bubble.
And then you'll be taken directly to a mental health facility.
People will take me to a mental health facility.
Right.
Then you can try out for 30 days.
And I get
then-
comfortable
And
pants.
you come back and you go, all right, party.
Make some new friends.
3 square meals a day.
I always wanted to be in a facility.
Yeah.
Silver Hills.
It's too expensive.
I know.
Too expensive. No, I want a mental health facility. You know, I want to go mental, full mental.
Full mental health facility.
Yeah, one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Yeah.
I make friends. I start a revolution.
Chief, get that sink.
Yeah,
I think you do fine there. In fact, you would be the entertainer.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, structure.
Lou Milano doing stand-up comedy down in the lounge.
And you get dosed a few times a day with some delicious drugs.
Sure.
Yeah. Right?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry
chill out.
frickin' Christmas.
I could use a break.
So we're the Reiki experts now.
You know,
right?
we got it tough here.
Yeah, I mean, sure, this lady's great. I would call her, but I don't want to step on the toes. Kathleen from Grow Wellness, she's our wellness expert.
She's a
So
Reiki expert.
we keep her. She's the boss of all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, best wishes to Megan and
Sure.
her mindset and the Hamlet Hub.
Good
as
luck
well.
at the Hamlet Hub.
Yeah. Coming up on the show, how does your zodiac sign line up with your music preferences for Christmas?
This ought to be good.
Yeah, it actually, I think, makes sense. I looked at this list.
Did you?
I'm in Aries, and my song fits for one of the songs that I love on Christmas.
All right. 11 after 8 o'clock. Let's get a traffic check. Kelly Quinn, anything happening out there?
Here we go with China again. China has unveiled unbreakable spherical robo-cops, which have been seen rolling around cities ready to catch criminals. Keep in mind, this is not like what NASA does, like, oh, coming in 2027, we're all going to dance on the moon. This is happening. This is real. There's pictures. They're already rolling around China. The AI-powered bot beasts are capable of not only stopping crime, but somehow detecting it, too. Chinese robotics company Logan Technology unveiled the RTG, and it sounds like R2D2.
Yeah.
Autonomous spherical robot and a technological breakthrough the other month, whatever that means. And despite people believing it was all bizarre marketing stunt, RTG bots have actually been spotted on the streets of China alongside human cops. Footage shows one of the beast balls rolling around a city, carefully patrolling for any potential crime that could occur. Here we go.
I did an article about New York City robots.
This is
Police
different.
robots. I'm sure it is different. Probably much more advanced. You okay?
China.
Need a Heimlich?
China. I need China to, or we got to get it. We got to get it together and catch up with China.
Hang guy.
Whatever.
Hang guy. Can move.
All right.
Wu was behind this.
Yeah, we don't have it together.
It's a big robot.
It's a big red flag,
I don't know.
Story 2.
like the Chinese flag. Local officials want the federal. This is from Staten Island. Want the FAA to investigate multiple sightings of giant drones that have been spotted for more than 2 weeks flying over Staten Island and parts of New Jersey.
Okay.
They have also asked the FBI to conduct a formal investigation into the mysterious appearances of these drones. We have recently been made aware of large military, some of them are the size of like Mini Coopers, large military-style drones flying over New Jersey during the past few weeks. It's also come to our attention from concerned residents and within the media that these drones have been now flying over Staten Island during the past few days. This, the Staten Island borough president said, it is odd and quite bizarre that nobody can figure out who is flying these drones or where they come from. That's comforting.
So China and Staten Island got robot problems.
Could they be from
Big tech.
across the ocean? Could they be from a communist country? Could they be from a country that wants to end us?
No.
How do you know?
I mean,
How do we know?
Because I know.
I mean, I would answer your question by saying, yeah, it could. It could be. Who knows?
Because that's
It's not a weather balloon.
something to maybe worry about. I'm just saying.
It's the China weather balloon now? No, it's a drone.
Don't even get me started.
I'm saying.
If they get closer, I'll get worried. I'm not so worried about Staten Island. That's sort of a Staten.
New Jersey.
That's your problem, Staten
cares
Island.
about New Jersey?
You know, if it hits Westchester,
Westchester? Holy shit!
that's a different
Exactly.
story altogether.
Story 3.
This bad. This is big fear, bro.
Oh, great. More bad news.
Nearly 100 live samples of a deadly virus have gone missing in a serious biosecurity breach at a state-run Australian laboratory.
Here it comes.
323 virus samples in total have been reported missing, including 2 vials containing hantavirus.
Oh, hantavirus.
223 containing lysovirus, and 98 vials containing the deadly hendravirus.
Oh.
According to ABC News in Australia, Health Minister Tim Nichols announced on Monday that the virus samples went missing from a laboratory in a major breach of protocol. Nichols added the biosecurity breach was not discovered until August of 2023.
Yeah.
What?
It's in your food now already.
Let's dig this. According to the World Health Organization, the hantavirus can cause headache, dizziness, chills, fever, malaise, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pains, diarrhea, respiratory distress, and hypertension.
I got all those today.
Yeah, you really do.
I do. I got all of them today. So bring on the hanta.
Lysovirus causes similar illness to that of rabies, which affects the central nervous system and can cause paralysis, delirium, convulsions, and, of course, death.
Yeah, it's no good.
Yeah.
So I won't take that one. They got some Ebola?
They didn't say anything about Ebola.
They got to smuggle the Ebola and the cordyceps out.
Yeah, we got it all.
Woo!
Big fear day. Everybody buckle up.
You don't have any fear of the virus, Ethan?
That whole missed headline should have been labeled "The World is Coming to an End."
Oh.
I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
Shut up. All I want to do is have a
have some
quality
fun.
life until the day I die. Is that, with all this stuff going on, it's like...
Well, you sound like you're doing all right so far.
Yeah.
Well, not with this stuff. I mean, what's the reason? And I know you don't really
Big
care
fear.
about anything, so... Yeah, you're cool.
Just kill me.
Yeah.
You're cool.
You're cool. That's great.
You're cool.
You're just like,
cool.
as long as you're drinking, you're fine.
As
I
long
want to
as
be
the-
boring and like my life. That's all. Is that too much to ask? Evidently it is.
You're too tapped in. The news is designed to scare you into reading the article.
I don't want to be scared.
Well, I'm just saying.
Don't read the news.
Can we do anything with good news? Oh, I'm sorry. Good news isn't funny.
Wait.
No, it's
We've
not.
got to have a lake story somewhere.
No lake
Yeah,
stories.
we'll find
We
out.
gotta
I don't even
snap
have a
them
lake
out.
shirt on.
Sacandaga. This is the headline. Sacandaga Lake.
Yeah.
Still wet.
Up 4 feet this year. Up 4 feet. It's the highest water ever recorded in Sacandaga. You'd be like, oh my God. I can't wait for the summer of 25.
Shroom Lake.
Yeah, Shroom.
Water remains.
Pontoon season opens up in January. Like, oh! Who cares about Ebola?
You guys having fun? Good.
This is Don Wildman, and you're listening to the home of rock and roll.
Who the hell is
I-95.
Don Wildman?
It's Don Wildman.
Mysteries at the Museum. What do you mean? Who is
Nobody
Don
knows who Don Wildman is.
Everybody knows who Don Wildman
Nobody
is.
knows who Don
Are
Wildman
you
is.
S-ing me?
I'm S-ing you.
You are S-ing me.
This is Don Wildman, and you're listening to the home of rock and roll.
He was in-
I-95.
Yeah, I remember
You've met
that.
him.
Yeah.
You've met him.
Everyone knows Don Wildman.
Big whoop.
Everyone.
Wow.
He's the greatest.
Nobody knows who Don Wildman is.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Okay.
Everybody knows
This
what to
is
say.
Don Wildman, and you're listening to the home of rock and roll. I-95.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking my Christmas vacation. This will be my last show.
You are Father Christmas. Look at you.
Are we done here?
Yeah, we're definitely done.
Good. Good. Sons of bitches.
I-95, Ethan Carey, Lou Milano, Large Dave, the home of rock and roll. I-95.
I'll take it.
I'm going to live to be 112.
Yeah.
Based off of that.
I know how you do it, man. Drink at least a pot of coffee every morning, just here.
Nah, because when it gets cold, the bottom.
Yeah.
Like I only drink like the top and then I dump it, so it's
Okay.
a little deceptive. You know, it may also prevent some chronic diseases like cancer and respiratory diseases. So, drink up. Boom. There you go. Everybody.
Ever put any alcohol in your coffee?
Sure,
like Bailey's
Not in a
or-
long time, but
Yeah.
sure, yeah. You?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Not often.
That's good. At the end of dinner?
Sometimes at night. Have a cup of coffee with some Baileys. Well, it's mostly Baileys.
Nighttime is the right time.
Drip of coffee.
You take your pants off and sit, Indian style.
How did you know?
Just checking. Just, got to ask these questions because I never know where you're coming from.
Right.
Sometimes you come out of left field wearing a cape, saying things that we never
going to let that go, are you?
No, man. No.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That's why we talk about it.
It's very interesting. If you wouldn't mind, sir. I mean,
I thought it was up.
Always, yeah.
This is Don Wildman, and you're listening to the home of rock and roll, I-95.
Thanks, Don, whoever you are.
You have no recollection of it.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Don Wildman is the voice of blah, 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 and history thing and that thing.
Yeah, Mysteries at the Museum.
Woohoo!
And Cities of the Underworld.
Yeah.
Many, many shows.
Right.
Yeah. Well-known guy.
What happens if you don't watch those shows?
Well, SOL,
This is Don Wildman, and you're listening to the home of rock and roll, I-95.
I like how he says the home of rock and roll.
Yeah. He hits the home.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, usually it's the Homa rock and roll.
Homa. Yeah, Pam Brooks style.
Right. Yeah.
Tomorrow on the show, we got an early Christmas present for you. A little musical guest, Ethan James, a.k.a. Johnny Green, a.k.a. Ethan Carey's son, going to be live in studio doing some music for us.
You can also call him Not Dad on the Facebook Messenger page. There's me, Ethan, and there's EJ Ethan. So he's decided to take the name on the page as Not Dad.
Not Dad?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tony Uncle June?
Say what?
Uncle June, yeah.
Yeah.
Whistling in a
a
wheat field, yeah.
Okay, I know what
Bushman
you're
in the
talking
Kalahari.
Do you know what he's going to be singing tomorrow? You know what
He's going to be doing a cover song, a song that I've never heard, and then he's going to try to work up the harmonies with his girlfriend Dev on the song "Wine," which is kind of an oldie from him.
An original.
It's an original. He wants to do one
two
original, one
originals.
cover.
I remember that song.
They'll be in at 7:20 and about 7:30. The harmonies are beautiful. Yeah, by the way, we'll talk a little bit about it tomorrow. When he played with a band called Fiction,
Yeah.
they have 2 albums out, which you can find on Apple Music.
There you go. Apple, I'm sure Spotify too.
Yep.
And then the Christmas Spectacular rolls on. We'll have tons of Christmas material for you on Thursday. Danbury Mayor Roberto Alves, and we're working up some surprise guests for our final week next week before the big vacation.
Rock stars.
It's going to be awesome.
This is Don Wildman, and you're listening to the home of rock and roll,
Don't forget about
I-95.
Okay, Don, I don't know who you are, but congratulations.